Our board of directors chose to develop the CCPO Competency Certification Scheme to the highest available standard, and that is the International Standards Organization, or ISO 17024 standards requirements for the certification of persons. The CCPO program we are announcing today comprises 2 examinations. The first is a written examination of safety knowledge, which one needs to pass as a prerequisite to taking a demonstration of competency practical examination. The practical examination is taken at a construction work site, and the candidate must demonstrate operational and safety proficiencies while setting up, pouring concrete, and clean out. Once passed, the concrete pump operator is issued a certification, which is good for 5 years on the category of pump which the candidate has been examined on. After 5 years, recertification is achieved by passing another written examination. Of note, of the 50 pilot tests of practical examinations that we've done over the years, not a single general contractor denied access to their sites for that examination. The most common refrain was, "What took you so long?"
The BCCSA board represents construction contractors ranging from small, medium to large contractors, and pumping operations tend to occur with all those contractors in some form or another, whether it's small residential, a patio, or large commercial endeavor. And we understood early on the impacts posed by concrete pumping, potentially impacting multiple workers on site, tradespeople and the such, as well as the potential for impacting the public. As such, we invested in this not only to serve our stakeholders in BC, but to offer the certification that could be recognized in other jurisdictions within Canada and even in the United States. I am proud that our board of directors and all those involved in the development of this program had the vision to address a real safety issue and the vision to develop a solution that benefits all.
With taller buildings, more complex structures, concrete pumps are getting more complicated, more powerful, and subsequently more challenging and dangerous to operate. And it has been reflected in the number of injuries over the last several years. Since 2013, there have been over 100 injuries, including a tragic death involving concrete pump at construction sites. These were all preventable accidents if the proper safety procedures were in place. And workers were well trained in the equipment they were using. That could have been prevented. Unfortunately, that is often not the case, as you know, especially when there are no standards or certification in place for operating such equipment. This new certification program is a huge step towards preventing these type of injuries. And I'm thrilled that the British Columbia is leading the way, not just in Canada, but in all of North America. So thank you so much. You should be proud.
You know, we represent thousands of equipment operators and other workers in the construction industry across British Columbia. And we see firsthand the risks that are experienced every day from workers in construction and the ramifications of those risks on their families. Our local's been really pleased to be part of the development of this program since day one. You know, there's occasions where industry and labor don't always agree on things, but when it comes to providing safe workplaces, it's something that we generally all can agree on. And so I appreciate you bringing everybody to the table, encouraging us and making a program that is really for the common good.
Today is an important step forward for workers and employers in the concrete pumping industry, because industry and labor for workers and employers have, with tremendous support, I might say, from the BC Construction Safety Alliance, took on a huge challenge. As was indicated before, a Class 3 license is enough to get into one of these machines and begin to operate them. Working together, they successfully developed an innovative voluntary certification regime that meets the highest international certification standards. And this, of course, is a major step forward in making construction sites safer. And this organization, the work it's done in partnership with industry leadership and labor leadership to bring together those elements to create this voluntary certification program that directly addresses the primary hazards in the pumping work is going to materially raise the bar for both training and worker qualifications. This program is a wonderful example of industry partners collaborating and taking the initiative around a health and safety project. It has achieved will achieve real and durable change. And it will be the workers of British Columbia and their families that will be the beneficiaries. And it seems to me that this is the kind of thinking and the kind of approach, again mentioned by many of the speakers here today, that really is the way forward. It's only by working together collaboratively and innovatively that we can make sure that every worker will go home from their workplace safe, sound, and healthy each and every day.
So, this is something that's been long and overdue, and our company fully supports this certification. I think this is probably the first time that you've ever seen an industry organization asked to be regulated. That says something about where we're at. This milestone event today is not the end of the process, but the beginning of a long journey to ensure that every concrete pump operator in British Columbia, with our construction industry partners, is that everyone is certified.
This was something that was done collaboratively, and I think that's so important. And it's always interesting to me that all the politics dissolve when you have a common goal, and the common goal here is safety of workers, and suddenly everybody gets on board.